So, yeah. Wait for the game to catch up to me. Oh. Hey, Saribot. From Software. It's a funny name. All right, so the no one's watching. Sierra. Oh. Well, I had someone. Where does this go? Down. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. So, the last time that I streamed, I was stuck in a loop on the same like dozen mobs. I have worked my way past that. There was no reason for people to watch me like fail over and over and over again. Um, I am not that much farther than where I was before. Ugh. Oh. Anyway, I got past that point. Um, Ash of War, Wall of Sparks. Interesting. Alright. Let's do our thing. Those are the nightmares, these little snail wings that are annoying. I'm not worried about the little pots. Not worried about those little pots. They're relatively easy to manage. It's the big ones. Like that guy. Those things are a pain. What the hell is that at my feet? What is doing that? That's weird. Is somebody seeing something? Alright. Inventory. Now I'm curious. Do I have a stone? I don't. Item crafting. I don't see anything obvious. Oh, nope. Do not want to waste those arrows. That's gross. What's going on there? Ugh. Alright. I'm just looking for the pot to see if I can catch one. I don't see any. Alright. Well, if you say so. Ow. Those guys are mean. Meanie butts. Oh, there was a hidden wall there. They're almost always liars. Battlefield Priest Cookbook. What does that get me? Ah, inventory. Sun Warmth Stone. The heck is that? Heal nearby. Oh. Alright, it's an even bigger version, I assume. Alright, good to know, good to know. Oh, I see that. I know this is boring, but this is how we stay alive. Once again, ew, those things are gross. Sorry, I moved my camera again. Those things are gross. All the flies buzzing is too much. Oh, I missed. There's a couple of things here. Ew. That really is just gross. Ah, Iris of Grace. So now I can convert that stone sword to a straight sword of light. So the reason to do this is there are two versions. So I'm talking about nope, this. So the stone sheathed sword, you can convert it to either a dark or a light version of the sword. Sword of light, sword of darkness, or something like that. Anyway, the change has a specific advantage. The darkness one puts a debuff on the mob. The light version gives you a buff. That's the special attack. Ugh. It's there. Ah, I missed. So, the Sword of Light is faster and you can buff yourself. I think the debuff is actually... No, I don't need banners and stuff. It's Twitch. Sorry. The Sword of Darkness debuff on the mob, I think, is better than the buff on yourself, but the problem is it's a slow cast and you have to get it on the mob. Whereas the light one, you can put the sword on, buff yourself, and then switch to a different weapon and move on. trying to figure out which of these little things might actually be bad guys. If that's even the right term. I think... Yep, there's still one back there. So you'll notice that actually my damage output... Hey, Angel. My damage output with this thing is actually not fantastic. I'm not really built for this to be a primary weapon. But boy, does it do a lot of backstab damage. So I picked up that Side of Grace, but this is not actually the intended direction once I got down here, although that may change. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh yeah, we can jump down here. Alright, yeah, we'll keep pushing this way. There's a whole direction that I would go backwards. Let's check to see if there's something in there. Let's see. Maybe this door? Oh, Schnikey. I remember this. The bats are a distraction. Bats are a distraction. That guy's the problem. So Rain of Fire is another one of those spells that has very specific utility, if I remember correctly. You have to use it like a big body boss that's not immune to fire. Something like that. am I getting myself into here? The next zone. I bet... I'd rather fight Mesmer. Kind of hate to go all the way back, but I think I have to. Trying to think. Yeah, I gotta go up inside the tower, which is the storehouse. Let's go through the storehouse. So 2502, watch this. That was 2502. 3850. Man. Brutal. And you get a little healing back. Yeah. We will do this. If I can remember how... There we go. Revered Spirit Ash. And more importantly, that guy. And that guy. That guy. Guy. Never really understood the fascination with this game. Should be, you should not use the mechanics that are there. You should instead play it in the most difficult way possible. Hey man, enjoy your game. That's all I've ever thought. Just enjoy your game. Play how you want to play, enjoy it. That's multiple shots. Yep. Oh, 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 oh. So it's really dangerous in the storehouse which is like 7 floors or something, but it's really dangerous in here to assume that areas connect and that there's nothing there. Sorry, I'm looking at a monitor. I should be saying that up into the camera. Getting better at this, I think. Looking at this stream, this video setting looks weird. I'm not sure where I am is safe. Let me go into a potentially more safe place. One sec. Yeah, that's better. Okay, where was I? Tabletop alchemist. Do your alchemy, but stay away from the Madame Curie stuff, man. Oh, a stupid tease. Look at that. Almost there. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. I got it though, didn't I? Yeah. Weird. Ooh. That guy's a baddie. Let's see. Did we get everything? You notice I'm not trying to loot stuff. What I'm trying to do is get stuff. Ooh. I wanted that heal. Gnarly. Should get both of them. Yep. Just trying to make sure I clear everything out. For those that haven't seen this before, when you use a spell like Rock Sling, you have to target and you have to cast, right? When you cast, it's going to switch back to you and change your view, but the target can remain. So you know how, like if I look down here, oh, let me scoot about here. So I can see him, he's targeted, and after a moment, it'll disappear because he's not in view. So this is what you do. Target cast. You'll lose the target, but Rock Sling keeps targeting once it's been cast, and that's the little trick right there. Just FYI. If I can get this whole area down here kind of cleared out, I can wander around and not worry about dying because I went to the wrong place and finding like 6 guys that all attack me at once. And not apologetic about using the game the way it's totally designed to be done. They built the game this way. They literally put things up here for you to see and jump on and interact with. Oh, well, looks like we're down. It's like, why would they do that if they didn't intend you to explore? You know what I mean? Now, obviously there's something on the other side, right? But clearly you can't get through. So, mental note. Sometimes what you have to do is get to an object. Not even gonna worry about it. You have to do these little... Ow. If I was feeling really clever, I would do this. Get some mana back in the process. If I remember correctly, there's something in there. I'm not going to do it yet. Damn it. Apparently I missed a bunch of stuff. Hey, Carno. Oh, Schneike. Good lord. It was supposed to backstab that guy. Yes, Rivers of Blood is a sickening weapon. I don't think I have the stats to use it. I don't. You need enough arcane, but Rivers of Blood was probably the original meme spec. It is... you can finish the game with Rivers of Blood. If you have Rivers of Blood, you can just make it to the end. You don't need anything else, but you have to have the 18 dexterity, and more importantly, you have to have 20 arcane. That's actually the thing most people don't have. I think I might have an arcane increasing. I just don't know if I can get it that high. No, I don't. I don't have a way... Maybe I can get... Here we go. So this is purely for showing you purposes. So Rivers of Blood has an insane moves... Oh, let me... Hold on. While I'm doing this, I may as well... Put down one of these. Alright, so Rivers of Blood has an insane moveset. So, besides the usual, like, katana attacks, it's fast and everything. Nice, nice. So, Rivers of Blood is primarily used in an effort to do... Watch the sequence. This. And if you use that sequence, you'll build up enough blood on most creatures to kill... That sequence, if you keep power clicking, it has 3 pulses. So it's 1, 2, 3. Most creatures, if you hit them with that triple sequence, they're dead. Or at least the blood bleeds get there. Not bosses, but it'll still do substantial damage to bosses. So take that for what it's worth. I did a playthrough with Rivers of Blood. Normally you don't get it until Fire Giant time frame. Because it is absolutely overpowered. Again, believable. All right. Now, there's one of those guys somewhere around here, but where is he? Where did I see him? There he is. If you want to use Rivers of Blood, you want... So, here's how you sort of decode how you decide what you're going to use. And this is a... What's the word I'm looking for? It is a general process recommendation, not an exact one. You'd have to look at Rivers of Blood itself. There may be other information, but you want to get to Arcane to 20. If you look at the attribute scaling, so see where... Hold on. In attribute scaling in the middle, their strength is E, Dex is D, and Arcane is D. What you want to do is you want to get your Arcane to 20. Right now Arcane 20 is in red because it's warning you that I don't have enough Arcane to use the weapon. But you want to get your Dex up. So it's more of a Dex-oriented weapon than it is anything else. Generally speaking, you don't want to jack your Arcane up. Because it doesn't have any effect other than a weapon like this. But the Dex scaling is crazy. And you would work on getting Dex up with that. But keep in mind, you need the survivability, right? Because you need to be able to take a hit, because that triple sequence might still get you hit. So you need enough, hit points, etc., vigor, and all that in order to survive. I hope that helps. Okay, that didn't work out quite as well as I hoped it would. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. There he is. Is he gonna come jumping up here? He is going to come jumping up here. How nice of him. Oh, he hit me. I ain't gonna cry. I really would rather not use that sword. I like aspects of it, but there are other aspects of it I'm not a huge fan of. Damn it. What's actually weird is normally I've come to this place from the top and I'm working my way down, not working my way up. There's a lever right there. But I'm not yet prepared to believe that this room is safe. Oh, well, I don't have any choice now. Oh, decent. That's lightning resist. This is... okay. Gotcha. This is that spot where... yeah. Okay. Good to know. I guess that was the in case you get trapped methodology. I don't know where you're supposed to go from there. Oh, is there something back there? It's a candle. Yeah, just a candle. Although... what's the point? What's like, why come up here? Weird. Alright. Well, back to here and work our way back up again. Oh! I didn't even notice that guy dropped something. Fire Knight Helm. Alright. Oh, hold on. I may not be done at this level. So this is where I went down there, pulled the lever. Is there anything else off in this direction? Nope. This is where I jumped over to get here. So we are done. We're as far as we can go there, so we have to go up. But we want to go up smart. boy. Son of a bitch. I feel like I have a level to lose right now. I do. I got, what, 290,000 runes almost. I was hoping to sneak up on that guy, but I guess that wasn't going to happen. Alright, let's see. Did he reset? You would think that I was... It's like I'm silent, so why did I... He's back again. Jeez. Nope, 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 nope. Dive, please. Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. Alright, Frost Sword for the win. It's a heavy mana user is the problem. But boy, is it effective. There should be a site of grace here somewhere. Stop targeting that guy? Ow. Wow. That's a lot of runes. Man. It's going to be a slow climb. Alright. It is what it is. I don't have to do all of it, but I do have to do some of it. Oh, I forgot about that guy. Damn it. That was just dumb. Oh, but I got one of these. It's a stupid amount of damage. How has that guy not died of poison yet? That's what I want to know. He's like sitting there ticking away with... He's sitting there just dying. More. More. One more. One more. There. It's like, why did those lights just go on? My runes are actually... Where are my runes? Schneike. Oh, they're up in that... Yeah, getting the hell out of Dodge. I don't mind losing some runes, but if I can level with the amount of runes I have, I don't want to lose those. Alright, endurance will get me better armor. Strength will get me more damage. So see how, Carno, I don't know if you're watching, but so if you look at the weapons that I have, right now, the Blasphemous Blade has Strength, Dex, and Faith as its scaling factors, right? So, and it's my right-hand armament. So, when I'm looking to level up, if I want to see what my adjustment will do, my right-hand arm is kind of the critical one that will tell me what will happen, right? So if I go to level up, because it was Strength, Dex, and Faith, right now it does 677 damage. If I add one more Strength, it goes to 679 base damage, right? If I add one Dex, it goes to 679. So the increasing either of those is about the same. If I increase Faith, it goes, again, to 679. But the key is my Faith is higher. And so at these low numbers, it's not so critical, but I may not get as much value from it. I also don't need more Faith because I'm absolutely not going for a Faith build. If I wanted to, I could switch. And instead of having a magic and int build, go with Faith build, but then weapons change and everything else goes. So I am instead going to go with Endurance, because I want to be able to use different gear. I want to be able to change what my equipment is. In particular, my talismans. The problem is I'm still not high enough to change out this talisman, the Erdtree's Favor, because it gives me more endurance because I have it on. Right, so if I change to Radagon Soreseal, that increases my endurance. I'm still medium. Anyway. Yeah. I haven't pumped it up enough for it to get there, but boy, look at all those hit points. Anyway. Alright, we have to get back up to that point and kill those guys. I'm also not gaining much, I think, from the silent armor. I keep forgetting about that guy. Oh, I totally missed. I mean, I plan on it, but I have to get through this area before I can get to the boss. I mean, the next boss, I think, is Mesmer. There may be, like, a sub-boss under him. Oh, come on. The thing is that this is basically like a big dungeon. Oh, come on. I did that jump like 100 times already, and now I'm failing it every time. Hello? I promise you, I'm hitting the key to jump. It's not that it's like a maze. It's the fact that there's just a ton of mobs all through the place. I mean, you can see them from where I'm at, right? There we go. So it's just because there's so many, it's kind of like a maze. It's sort of like an open maze where you have to know where to stand. It's not like there are walls that keep you through. We're largely having to go a particular route to get to where we want to go. It's just the maze is surviving it. It's surviving the, like a labyrinth, maybe is a better term, going to our classic Greek roots. Oh no. That's no good. That's definitely no bueno. There's the I was gonna say, where's my healing? Like a puzzle piece. Well, thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. If only more than one person thought that. Oh, there they are. So, I ain't farting around with this guy. I mean, I am, because I'm just not that good at the game, but... Oh, wait, something found me? Seems unlikely. Alright. Any chance any of those are going to cast? Nice. Blessed Bone Shard. Don't even know what that's for. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We're going to put this up. We're going to send out one of these. And then we're going to start sending out these. Oh, I failed that dodge. Funny how, sorry, I'm looking at my camera again, I'm looking at the video output. It's funny how you can have this huge difficulty with a fight, and then suddenly it gets easy, you know? It's the difference between one moment of setup. Anyway. Yeah, I actually still need to keep going up. There's actually someone down below that I would talk to. But I want to get the... I should still be able to go up. Maybe not. Hold on. Processing. Oh, yeah, I can keep going up. Sorry. It's this way. Yeah. See if there's other things here. Nope. Oh, but there's stuff over there. Nope. Nope. That one. Oh, unless... So that's actually worth more. Snowball. Hi, Snowball. Oh, son of a bitch. Apparently I should have killed that one. Oh, really? Come on. Uh-oh. All that man I just got back from the backstabs. Just lost it all. Go figure. Oh shit, one of those guys. Alright, hold on. Think. I'm gonna change that to that. Ow. Yep. Ooh. Eee! That's it? Oh, I have to go up, but I can't go up from here. I have to find some other way to go up. Meh. Alright. I have to go jump on some feet. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. So before we... Hold on. I abandoned here my arm dextral. Storehouse cross message. Why? Message by Sir Anspaw, addressed to the kindred spirits who also pursue Michaela's trail. It would seem that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads on, barring access. However, there is no route that leads there from the storehouse. Perhaps there's another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in the keep, or drain the water. Okay, so this bypasses, or this means that I can now skip the storehouse between the two places that I want to be. I can now go back down, because there are more places to go. I can now go back down to the... It's the first floor, and this is fourth floor. So I can now go back down to the first floor. I'm looking at my video again. I can now look down to the first floor. And there's a place where there's somebody to talk to. I just haven't, like, been going to them. I don't need that. Instead, I want that. Nope, look at that. Just trying to remember how to get to it. There we go. I don't have to do all the same stuff I did before. It's in that room, I think, in front of me, but I want to clear out at least these little bastards. Those guys. There's more there. I'm just not seeing them. And I can't get up any higher. All right. So for this, we will have this guy. That guy. All right. This is where I wanted to go. It's not here. That's very confusing. It's usually in here. And what did I do wrong? Huh. Well, we'll remember this place. Back up to the 4th floor. Scoot. Scoot. It's the funniest thing ever. Nightmares. That was your warning that that can happen. Alright, I'm going back to Moondale because I want the faster weapon. That guy. bite me. Now, what was the deal with these boats? There was something about one of these boats. I'm not remembering. It's like you have to jump into its heat stuff and it teleports you somewhere. Something like that. I'm not sure what it is, though. There we go. Yeah, it's not letting me target anything up there. There they are. Those. I've got plenty of those. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Oh my god. I just got killed by bats. What's I get for fussing with my weapons instead of just killing stuff? Alright. Do I have to kill this guy again? That would be such a pain. I'm gonna have to kill this guy again, aren't I? Yep. Oh! Youch! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it missed. That guy. Oh, Fire Knight armor. There's purple up there. See that right there? Okay. man. I'm just playing this so badly. Oh, I got him. That's funny. Oh, it is a pretty view. With rocks falling. Interesting. Okay. So I think we're up on the 5th floor now. Wait, this just feels like there should be something more here, you know? I guess not. Alright. That was not the way that this character can beat those guys. Sad. Alright, let's do this again. Except this time, be a little bit smarter. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with this turkey again. Get a full suit of armor out of this guy. I need him to be close enough for the sword to hit, right? Nope. Uh-oh. That guy tried to heal him. That would have been really bad. All right. Hold on. Someone threw fire at me. All right, it's one of those guys. Oh, another level's worth of runes. I mean, it's a hell of a thing to complain about, right? Oh, that guy. Ugh. Up. Okay. There should be a site of grace. Yep, right there.
Let me see.
That's who I was looking for.
Fidgety little letters. I should wipe you clean off the page. Oh, I'm afraid I'm cursed upon my lack. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I bid truly.
Now, when I went below, a bunch of below, I tried to talk. I went into a room where I thought there was someone. On Spa. I thought he was in there. All right. Oh boy, there he is. So that sword, Adula's Moonblade, hits twice. When they're at range and you see them take damage, that's that like mist stuff, the frost that goes flying out. But the blade itself will also hit. That's why you'll see they'll take a huge amount of damage once they're also frostbroken. They'll take a huge amount of damage and frost buildup, which then gives them that sort of third bonus. But the frost blade itself hitting them, it's the drawback is if you hit them and they fall back, you can never get into the in range, and so you can go from taking 4 swipes to like 9 swipes to kill him. That guy happened to get in range, and so I was able to hit him pretty quickly. All right, if I remember correctly, there's something on the back of this, which I can get to. Revered Spirit Ash. I don't even know what those are for, honestly. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I'm worried about is that there's another one of those guys nearby. And that may be true, but I really don't want to fight him unless I know he's there. All right, let's see.
By my lord, would I ever make sense of this?
Oh, poison, poison. Okay, let me take this first. If I remember correctly, what this specifically does... Look out there. Yep. So this adjusts where everything is so that you can keep going higher. And it lets you jump across over here. That's the one I was worried about. Alright, for better or for worse, I am going to go level. Hold on, maybe not. Let me think.
By my lord, would I ever make sense of this jungle?
Oh, bonus. Spirit calculus. The heck is that? Crafting items. Alright. So that finishes out this area, I believe. And I just now need to do the jump.
By my lord, would
But
ever
I
make sense
think
of this jungle?
Anspa should be down below. So we're going to buy our level. I would really rather have something else here. I think did we finally get there? Oh, it's because let me hold on. It's good for fire, it's not good for much else. But it weighs less than the Fire Monk set. I'm just looking to see if... Yeah. So the test was if I'm using this, I'm at medium. And if I change this, will I go to... I can stay medium load, maybe.
Would I ever make sense of this jungle?
Alright, I think... How about this? Nice. Alright, I'm going to go back down to the first... Oh, that's the 7th floor, so I'm going to go back down to the 1st floor. Go back to that place that I had mentioned that I wanted to get to and see if Ansbach is there. Ooh, what did he drop? A vulgar, malicious saw. Yuck. There we go. Ah, little bastard. Yep. Back to this. He's still not here. No clue. All right. 7th floor. Now I still have to deal with one of these dudes in red. But yeah, it's not frustrating. think there was something up here. Nope. And I can't use that to get anywhere else, but I can get up here.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
What's up here?
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
I was really hoping for a place to camp up here, so I didn't have to keep going through that. Looks like it's up there. Was there another way for me to go? I didn't think so. Is there something back here? No. No, but there's the boats I was talking about. I thought there was something you like stand in the fire in the boats and something happens. I don't know. Something over here? No.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Rats. Oh, well. That killed that.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Man, yeah, I want to play this. I guess. Maybe. He's rotting now, at least. Winged Serpent Helm, Ash of War, Flame Spear. That hurt. think that means I don't have to fight it again. That's what I think. Please don't tell me not to walk into Mesmer. Okay. Unprepared. Skidoo tree. It's Mesmer. And I am half a level. That's actually what kills me, is I think I have half a level. I'm pretty sure Mesmer's through that hole. I don't want to lose 120,000 runes. But I am now Dark Chamber entrance, so I can actually farm a little bit without feeling too terrible. Ember. Nice. Good lord. These guys are worth a lot of runes, actually. Ugh. I think there's one of those little bastards right around this corner. Nope, next corner. Oh, you little schmuck! Oh, that's not what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking of farming him. Totally forgot he was there. But they're worth a lot of runes. One more. One more. Thank you. He kept scooting back. Did you notice? Because he kept scooting back, that's what actually ended up costing me the extra swing that I needed. Sorry, folks. You're about to see the bird. Or at least the bird plus. Change this to golden. And that's gonna do it. Notice that little backward spin. That's kind of cool. That should do it. Let's find out. Rats. Oh, it didn't fall off the edge. That happens sometimes. Right. Okay, I'm gonna pump one more up in strength because I want that sword to do slightly more damage. Alright, I need 23. Alright, let's see. Mesmer. Fire. Don't need you. You look handy. Don't need you. Probably you. Oh, do I really want the blasphemous blade? Yes. And marionette soldiers. Here goes. Now, keep in mind that if this is indeed straight into Mesmer, I'm going to get a... Oh, there's a summon thing in here. Ah, I'm going to bloody well do that. So let's see the Mesmer animation. Do you ever notice it's stuff like, I would never walk in there and do this?
Mongrel intruder. Thou tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of life? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Mesmer.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Mesmer! Foe of my beloved people! In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield! In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Ow. That hurt. Alright. Now I won't start right at his feet. That's the one drawback to the very first time that you do this stuff. So let me see. What do I have that can help me a little bit out? Can really crank my fire damage or fire resistance. Let's use one of those. Let's improve our physical resistance. Now let's get through there, summon my soldiers. So I get for not paying attention. Alright, that just went.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
The vigor? No, I'm just not maxed out for health. And the marionette soldiers are not going to work here. No, I've had one or two people join in and say, your health is too small. And then I beat the stuff that... sorry. I got one attempt, and then I got a kill. Sure, it is. Here, I'll show you my stats. It is, and, but when what you get from 20 to 40 is way more than you get from 40 to 60. It is if you're leveling vigor. I've put stats in other places for DPS. I have not burnt the tree. I've killed the fire giant. I got to the point where I'm ready to burn the tree. No, so absolutely, if you go to sort of the standard build recommendation, most people are doing melee-based builds. They're doing, they load up their vigor. 40 is soft cap. So once you go above 40, you get less per point than what you were getting before. I've simply decided that it's important for me in my playthrough to run with this particular build. I don't even normally use this sword. I'm right now sort of experimenting with what stuff's going to work. Hard cap is like 90. It depends on which stat. The hard cap is when adding to it gives you nothing, right? The soft cap starts at 40 and it just keeps getting worse from there. But then there'll be like one, like level 53 or something, I don't know what the number is, where you'll just get an extra bump. But again, it's still not worth it. I'd rather have a chance at doing more damage. Also, none of that increases how much your flask heals you. So if you're just having enough health to smash your flask, you're just going to run out of flask, right? I may be able to put some more into health for this fight, but what's really happening is I'm not timing what it is that I want to do in this fight quickly enough, because I haven't done Mesmer in a really long time. This is first playthrough for this character, but I've done this fight before. Yeah, I will do this. But that's it. And yeah. Let's see how this does. So we're gonna go through.
Mesmer! Foe of my in vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Oh! Where's my helper?
In the embrace of Mesmer.
Lame. Alright, I own that one. That's 100% me. Nope, just this one. Yeah. Alright. That was so fast.
Mesmer! Oh, my beloved people! In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Oh,
Those strings grace of gold shall
I'm literally...
in the embrace of Mesmer.
Yeah, it is. No, I've seen the gameplay. The Dark Souls look awesome. Man, this guy is just, like, utterly annihilating me. Maybe? I don't know.
Mesmer! Foe of my beloved people! Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Oh, jeez, come on.
of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace
Man.
of Messmer's flame.
This is... some of you probably... So, here's the weird thing about the DLC. It is designed to be played before you finish the original content. It's designed to be played once you get through Mogwin. That's how it's designed. It's not designed to be kill the god and then come back here and do this. But it's also designed to be harder and more survivable. So once you've done all of this and you go back, the Elden God's like a cheap trick. That's what's funny about it. That was crazy.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved.
I did that wrong.
For the flames, my blade I wield.
Stripped of the grace of gold, shadow.
He just
death.
keeps
In
like
the
throwing
embrace
these attacks.
of
Maybe I shouldn't just be
Messmer's
roll diving. Maybe I need to be smarter about how I play this guy. I'm doing it the way I do other bosses. Yeah, I've beaten Radon. I'm at the point where I'm ready to burn the tree. I just haven't burned the tree. Sorry, I have a video output over here. I should like turn that off. Here, maybe that'll get me to look at the camera. I actually didn't time. I did a whole bunch of stuff before beating Radon that normally people don't do. So I beat Millennia already. I think this fight's harder. No, I haven't burned the tree, so I haven't been to Crumbling's Farum Azula or whatever. This is not this thing. The reason you're seeing me do weird stuff is because my game is backgrounded and it's not successfully foregrounding. I don't know why this happens. It's some weird effect. So I'll just camp out, get my stuff back. I backgrounded it so I could change a window. I really don't want to keep chewing up those livers. Well, that's what I was trying to do, but I also play a caster, so that's part of the problem. Maybe I'll just do this now.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Stripped of the grace of gold, shadow.
I'm giving the
death.
commands, it's just
In the
not...
embrace of Messmer's flame.
Well, yeah, but the problem is if I don't break him, he's just going to stab me immediately. All right. Roll into it, not out. Gotcha. I'm just doing this.
Mesmer,
Oh,
foe
I'm dead.
of my beloved demon. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Oh, no. Yeah.
not suffer.
I won't play this. I won't play this over and over
My
again.
lord, devoid of light.
Yes.
No, mother. Forgive me.
Forgive you? For what? Do I want to watch this? I don't think I like this very much. Why did you just pull out your own eye? What did that accomplish? I don't want to know. This looks like it just got worse. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more dodgy stuff going on.
Soon tarnished.
Yeah, exactly.
Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent,
Oh, that's
shorn
gross.
of light?
Ugh. What I want to know is why
Lightless creature,
oh,
embrace thine oblivion.
my helpers. They killed him. I didn't get credit for it, but they killed him. They actually beat him. All right, real life calls. So it's time for me to go. I will come back and finish this later. Yeah, I know. If you get the message that said he dies, it counts. But I didn't get the message. They didn't do it quick enough. Thank you, those that are watching. Tarnished Hunter, thank you for giving me some advice. I appreciate it. Always can learn more about how to do this. Anyway, have a good one, everyone, and I will see you all later.